Okay. Get the Zoom class started. This is our gentle class for Parkinson's. Welcome. Okay. There we go.
Morning, Patrick.
Morning, Shant. How are you doing?
Thank you. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Oh, we got a little bit of an echo. Let's I'm gonna think. Do we get rid of it? Yeah, I guess we did. Okay, great. I get this started. All right, happy Friday, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, let's see here. All right, so what do you say? We skip the memory cards and we go, well, there's PJ. Let's just jump right in. I think I'm gonna say that we need at least 9 people for the memory cards. Oh, there's Brett. They're coming in late, better late than never. What's that, Shirley?
I said, we're getting there.
We're getting there. We got it. We got it. 9 people. Now I gotta do it. What's up, Bauer?
Doing?
All right. So we're gonna do the memory cards. I told everybody we needed 9 people here. We got 9 for the memory cards. You made it. You're number 9, Mike. So we'll go for it.
Use the number 9.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Palette.
Painter's palette, number 1. Number 2.
Bench.
Painter's palette, bench. Chef. Number 4 is box. A little different order than the last class, BJ. Pay attention. So we get painter's palette, bench, chef, box. Diamond. And maybe the chef will use this for mouse. Okay, let's see here. And I've been doing this. Ross Worcester Best Putnam, who wrote a book on poetry. He was with us for a while. It passed away. So let me see here. I'll honor his presence a little bit. Brett, give me a number between 1 and 100.
14.
14. Let me go to page 14 and see what we have here. Oh, boy. All right. Well, there is no page 14. I'm going to go to page number 17. And the poem's name is Emotions. Emotions. The first stanza, you don't have to remember this. An aching brain, shattered ego, or bruised heart is susceptible to blame, guilt, and anger, rage, shame, and anguish. Emotions is the name of that Ross's poem. So we'll stop right there. It didn't seem like it was very uplifting at the first part of it.
No.
So now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and put our hands together. We made it for exercise class. All right. And we're going to do some stuff in the chair. We're also going to do some standing stuff, but we're going to start in the chair. Feel free to do the entire class standing if you want. Sometimes you can modify what you see being executed in the chair to a standing. Oh, I had the dogs out here. I got to bring them back out again. That's okay. All right. So we're going to take a deep breath in and exhale. So I was just thinking up with the toes, up with the heels, about talking about what we do here, points of focus, objectives in terms of, anatomical elements to the body, the ankles, like we're starting with here. But it's funny because I started this off with a deep breath and exhale. And even in that simple event, that is something that we want to focus on and address the muscles that are involved with supporting the posture, with facilitating your respiration. Big breath in and exhale. Okay, let's go ahead and reach over here to where we find a pile of leaves. And let's grab a fistful in each hand. Let's throw them over the fence onto the neighbor's lawn with a little bit of a kick. Yeah, so points of focus. The chest. Keeping the chest open and strong and not tight. The upper back. Keeping the muscles that support the spine and the shoulders active and not stretched and weak. Like I said, the muscles that expand the rib cage are involved with breathing. I try to make everything that we do here have relevance and import. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead, reach down over here and then up and across, down to the left and up and across the right. And you never, at least I never feel like I'll ever stop discovering new things that I wish I had been doing for years. Kind of always on that journey of searching for strategies, exercises, techniques, words, finding the right words to describe an objective or to achieve an objective. An example of one that I wish I had been doing for years, which I haven't been, is the observant sip and a swallow of the water. 1 more. And now we're going to alternate. We're going to release those leaves directly up overhead. And as we do so, we'll lift both feet up in the air. Well, it gives you something to look for. It gives you something to search out, actively pursue. So for years, I used to instruct people as they walk to lift their toes. And then I found a yoga person talking about leading with the edge of the heel, which is an example of a better way of describing what I'm looking for and achieving it quicker. 3, and 2, and 1. And let's do that sip and a swallow. And then we're going to go for a swim. So paying attention to the process and the reflex of swallowing, I believe is useful. Up and out. So if there ever comes a time where we need to do swallowing exercises or voice exercises, we've seen the playing field. Up and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to let the arms slide across the surface of the water as we lean out to the side. Try to keep your arms parallel to the ground as you go back and forth here. You're going to have to slightly raise the arm, which is on the side you're leaning to, and slightly lower the trailing arm. Check your work in your viewing device and correct it if it's off. This is proprioception. And let's press out and hold. And as we hold here, let's lift that left leg off the ground and let's make circles. You might find this easier to do if you bite your tongue. And press out to the other side. Lift that right leg in circles. And back to the other side. Circles. And back to the other side. Circles. You know, the right and left. You know what occurs to me, and I'll share this with Mike primarily, or on the other golfers here. Bring it back to center. Pull it into no money. When you hit an errant ball and it's going off and you see some people on the side, oftentimes you'll hear them yell, "For right." But our right is different than their right. So they have to like translate what right is it? Is it their right or my right? Meanwhile, they're not ducking, or maybe they are. I don't know. It's one of those funny things that I've noticed. And go ahead, twist and stretch. For right. I'm probably yell the wrong direction anyway, because my left is right, my right is left. And bring it back to center, chin is level, reach across and stretch out that right arm. So what I mean is this is on the right side of your viewing device. I refer to this as my right arm, but it's actually my left arm, which makes it very difficult for me to get to my appointments after these classes. And back. The thoracic spine, in which we're working on right now, so important in function, and also can be affected by age-related factors and Parkinson's, stiffness, roundedness, which is why from the very beginning I'm talking about that ground zero directly between the shoulder blades. Stretch. Seeking the understanding, the awareness. Okay, bring it back. Sip and a swallow. Let's watch the tongue to the swallow. Seems all connected, related. Okay, we're going to do some sit to stands here. Get yourself to the edge of the chair, hands to the shoulders, lean forward in preparation. We'll do the and up, and we'll unfold to the no money and bring it back down to the chair. Placing yourself on the chair. As soon as you do so, hitch back and up. Work on that technique. Identify it and up. Throw yourself vigorously forward. The and phase of the movement gives you the runway. And up. Call this one 4. Place yourself on the chair. And we are going to do some standing stuff today. And up. 5. Up. 6. And up. 7. It's funny, when I have difficulty instructing this move, probably more often than not, and up, it's on the and phase of it, because you're going away from your objective, your final destination, and up, and I can't get people to go away from it to get that runway. If I have a problem, that's where it always seems to manifest. One more. Place yourself on the chair and up. Remain standing. Set the posture, lower the hands. I'm going to tilt this up a little bit. We're going to do our gait step sweep. Well, this isn't overly intense, not stands, but I want there to be effort placed on size and full range of motion. We are going to be stepping forward with that right leg. And we're going to be sweeping that left arm way up overhead and all the way back past it. Reach up and back. Call your attention or your awareness to the arm that is reaching back behind you, and make sure you're reaching back as far as you can, pressing into that end of range of motion. And the hand that is sweeping forward, I want you to try to get that hand all the way up, over, and behind your head. We're stepping forward and back with the right foot. And I want action in the left ankle as well. Lift the heel way up. When you're stepping back, lift the toe way up. One more forward and back. Return to posture. No money and down. Chin is level. Step forward with the left leg now. Same thing. Right hand goes up, left hand goes back, and the range of motion. Now the right ankle heel lifts, right ankle toe lifts. Practicing some of the elements that are part of maintaining a healthy gait. The ankle function, the arm swing. Practicing some of the things that are components. That's why components are a good game. Not shuffling of the feet. The healthy forward stride. One more forward, one more back. Separate the base. You can do this in the chair as well. We're going to go ahead and throw some more leaves. Hips come back. Flick your fingers as you release those leaves up over the fence. Air is flowing. 3, 2, 1. Let's let the arms come down over here to the left and up and across to the right. Go with the arms. Shift that weight from side to side. Weight to the left, weight to the right. 3, 2, and 1. Step out. And let's go ahead and march. Okay, let's go ahead back to the chair. And we're going to do some exercise too in the chair. All right. Okay. Well, everyone's getting their tubing sorted out here. We can all start by doing this external rotation here of the upper arm. We're going to do our gait cardio drill, which has 2 primary movements that we will wind up combining. So let's go ahead and move the hands to an overhand grip. And we're going to bring the legs out as we bring those arms up overhead, all the way up and back behind us. If you can't do this without ducking your head forward, just go across the chest here. I don't want repetitive ducking of head. Keep the chin level, the neck relaxed. Pain-free range of motion for all of this. Good, Brett. Let's bring it across here. There we go. So this is the first primary movement. We're going to do a row and the kung fu kick between them. We started off with a big deep breath. Started class off with that. So we're going to go ahead and practice that as we do our rows. 3, 2, good job, Dot. 1. And we're going to loop the tubing under the arch of the right foot. This is called a row, and I talked about it as one of my favorite exercises because it's very low maintenance, low stress for the shoulder, but it involves strengthening muscles that are critical to posture, to breathing. Let's go ahead and sequence the breath. As we lower the arms, we're going to inhale, and as we pull, we exhale. Big, healthy breath. And we're going to go from this one to the Kung Fu Sidekick. Again, one of my favorites. It's an odd one. I think I've shared, I've had trouble visualizing what activity of daily living would incorporate the Kung Fu move. The only thing I could think about or think of is when you're stealing your covers away from your partner on a cold night. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's reminds me of something funny. I'll share with you. So grab both ends in the left hand with the thumb up, right hand underneath. Arm is straight. It's a lift out and away as you sweep that leg out. So both my daughters occasionally climb into our bed. We wake up in the morning and they're there. Of course, when Kate gets in the bed, you know it. Kate's one of these hot sleepers. So no matter where she is, she somehow gets her leg outside of the sheets, the blanket, and kicks them off of her, which means I wake up in the morning, not in the morning, in the middle of the night with no covers on. I don't know how she does it. 3, 2, and 1, and down. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead back to the second prime move. Let's do a quick sip and a swallow. Well, transitioning back to the front. This next one is like a gate, more like a gate move. If we were to exaggerate, marching in the chair, overhand grip for each hand. Right knee comes up, left hand goes up and away, and then vice versa. Bring your attention to the downward hand, push it down and back far. Think of striding your chest up into the tubing. And again, this is our second move that we'll be combining with the first. Chin level. Pauline, your clocks must be off. I give her a hard time. I don't mean to put you on the spot. It's better late than never. And now you can't leave because everyone's going to think you're mad at me for calling you out. Don't do that to me now. Don't do that. No, you stay here. 3, and 2, and 1, hand. All right. Put the tubing under the arch of the left leg, and with the soft hand grip, we're going to draw those arms back. So in the other class, I told everyone a riddle, and BJ was there for it. BJ's doubling up today. Some double sessions. That's what they called it in high school football. We had a practice in the morning and the afternoon, double sessions, both of them. I'll pose the riddle here. Now, I think I've told this before, so if you remember it, don't blurt it out. We'll do it when we do the memory cards. But actually, this is a good riddle. You ever had somebody tell you a riddle and then they tell you the answer and you're like, I actually spent time trying to figure that out. That is the lamest, riddle. It doesn't work. That happens a lot. Some riddles are horrible. This is a good one. You are trying to travel to the town of truth. Along the way, you reach a fork in the road. One road leads to the town of truth, where everyone tells the truth, always. The other road leads to the town of lies, where everyone lies, always, all the time. There's a person standing at the fork in the road that is from one of these towns. He is either from the town or she, a person, an individual. Is either from the town of truth or the town of lies. You are trying to get to the town of truth. You can ask this person one question that will give you the answer to the town of truth. Will give you the answer to how to get to which road leads to the town of truth. There is one question you can ask this person who is either from the town of truth, where everyone tells the truth, or from the town of lies, which everyone lies. One question will tell you how to get to the town of truth. Right hand, thumb up, left hand underneath it. Lift and sweep. The riddle is, what is that question that you could ask them that would tell you how to get to the town of truth? One question. One question will give you the answer. So you have another couple of minutes to figure it out. I'll invite you to come off of mute. And if you haven't heard this one before, but you think you have an answer, I want you to raise your hand. Someone in the last class said, I have the answer. I said, what is the answer? And they said, you could ask them how to spell the word truth. That is not the answer to this riddle. That has nothing to do with it. Two more. 1 and 2. Okay. All right, bring it back. All right, so we're going to combine the two primary movements. Let's do a sip and a swallow. Overhand grip. This is a good riddle. It's a good riddle. I'm going to give this with you. You could take it off and you go ask your partner a little bit later on. Okay, here we go. Out. Again, we'll do 2 of these. And now right knee up, left knee up. Out, up, up. Keep going. So this actually is a chair exercise that actually really translates very accurately or nicely to a standing version of it. So we're going to do our second set of sit to stands, and then we're going to do the standing version of this. Try not to duck that head, Shant. Sometimes we don't know we're even doing it. It's like a impulse or a reflex we do. Sometimes inhibiting those reflexes is difficult. We can clear it, but we still duck it. We'll do one more after this one. Okay, let's go ahead and put the tubing down. Better remember to do this now that I've made such a deal of it. Sip and a swallow. Okay. Sit to stands and up. Sorry, I see some of you still drinking water. Just come on back into the hands up when you're ready. 2, we'll do 10 of these. And up. 3. And up. 4. And up. 5. Six. 7. If you're having trouble like getting up out of the chair consistently, 8. One of your assignments is to try to be 100% correct on these. It's just mastering the technique. 8. And up. 9. Last one. And up. 10. And let's take it back down to the chair. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Okay. So go ahead and get back up on your feet. And we're going to get your exercise tubing. We're going to do the standing version of that chair cardio routine. Just out of the way. You know, any tubing will probably work. You can use a band. You can use little tubings like this. You just want to make sure it's firm enough that you're feeling like after we're wrapping up the sets, you're getting the work. All right, so overhand grip. You're going to step out to the side, out to the side. Let's go ahead and drill each of the prime movements. Yeah, Mike, you're jumping right in. That's okay. But we'll remind ourselves. So this one, remember, we did 2 of these, but both legs were going out to the side. But with this version of the standing one, we just step right, on back, we step left, on back. So the second one was the knee lift, right, with the chair march. Instead of a knee lift, we're actually stepping forward. So we're going to combine these both, and you'll see that actually this does kind of replicate the version we did in the chair very nicely. Chin is level. Snap those arms up and down. Snap. Snappy. Don't you get snappy with me. One more on each side. Okay, let's give the shoulders a little bit of a rest. We'll feed the tubing behind the hips, and we'll push the hips back, and we'll squeeze those arms forward. We are using the shoulder a little bit here, the front of the shoulder. That's okay. Think of it as a bicep curl. And then we'll combine the side step with the gate sweep pattern. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Here we go. We're going to step to the side. Step to the side. Right leg goes forward. Left leg forward. Again, side. Side. Forward. Out and back. Side. Side. Forward. Forward. Keep it going. Chin is level, spine is neutral. Snappy with the arms. Breathe. One more. And let's bring the tubing behind the hips one more time. Hip bump back, squeeze those arms forward. Back and up. Up and back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's put the tubing away. And let's return to the chair. We're going to go to the hand weights. Going to get the box checked for exercise for a Friday. All right, while everyone's gathering their weights, we're just going to start with some bicep curls. We'll do our little simple routine here. Reminder, if I had to remove one exercise and never do it again, it'd probably be this one. I mean, I don't mind it. It's not harmful in any manner, but like bicep, we get biceps different ways. But it's useful if you think of the posture. Chin is level and spine is tall. And we're going to now go into an alternating chair march, which really makes the bicep curl very valuable, actually, because now we're imposing subtle but important asymmetrical loads on the spine. So stay tall, resist any rotation or twist you feel. It's hard to feel, but it's there. You probably will notice it more as you lift the knee up on the lower part of the spine there. You can kind of feel something a little bit not symmetrical. Seek it out. Tall. One more on each side. All right, let's go out to the side now. Shirley, what you got going on there? You have that bright light in there in this. Is that your grandchild playing with? Yeah, okay. My family has now started watching this series called Stranger Things. And it's like, I think it's 6 seasons long or something. It's been going on for a long time. And it's like supernatural stuff. The girls love it. It's pretty scary. There's a monster involved. Flashing lights. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. And down. And we're going to alternate with the side sweep. I'm not really recommending it. It's kind of like brain candy. Do you remember the series Twin Peaks? Yeah. I that was a great series. I used to really look forward to the next episode. And that haunting theme music was great too. A lot of great things about that. I sort of remember the whole like end of the series thing being a little bit of a letdown. How about The Sopranos? Yeah, huh? That's a great series. 1 more on each side. And I kind of like the ending of that series where they kind of leave you hanging. You don't really get to see it. You kind of left to wonder. They're in that restaurant, the Journey song is playing. Listen to the feeling. The Journey song that didn't make the album. I'm talking about listening to the feeling. One more, people, and then we're doing our victory poses. Bicep curl up and down, bicep curl, side sweep, and together, and press. 10, 9, pain-free range of motion. 8, you might have to do that on one side. Just keep working, though. 7, 6, good dot. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and leave them up. Leave them up. Look at that screen with all those triumphant. There you go. All right, bring them back down. Sorry, I didn't give you much of a heads up there. Shrug the shoulders up, press the shoulders down. What I like to say, again, if you see somebody doing this, right, one side is not going as high as the other, that's not the sign of an injury. That's not evidence of an injury. That's evidence of a championship spirit coming to the work when you're not 100%. That's a better way to look at it. Shrug them up and press them down. 2 more, shrug up. Press down, 1 more. Up and down. Put the hand weights down. Let's do one last sip and a swallow. Separate those legs. We'll do one quick central nervous CNS stretch. Point the fingertips down, come forward from the hip. Move the hands across and grab the ankles. Now gently or firmly, not gently, squeeze the knees into the backs of the arms. Keep that left hand on the ankle and that left knee squeezing. Release the right and sweep it up. And bring it back down and tap that right left wrist. Bring it back across, squeeze both sides, and then release the left hand and bring it up. Breathe. Let it come back down. Tap the right wrist, bring it across. Squeeze both sides, and then release and sweep. And bring it back down. Tap. Reapply the pressure both sides and release and sweep. Even just doing it this kind of fast is going to give you some really good openness. Palms up, upper arms back, externally rotate. Big breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Hands to the tops of the knees. Take ooch and ouch and open them up. And let's go to the memory cards, but give yourselves a round of applause for doing the work. Braving the click of the link and the entering of the passcode. The click challenge. I challenge click. Okay, so we'll do the memory cards, the book. We'll do the book. All right. Here we go. Yes, we did the book. All right. Card number 1. I'm going to invite you to come off of mute. All right. Ask all to unmute. All right. Card number 1.
Painter's
Palette. Painter's palette. Very good. Card number 2.
Bench.
Bench is correct. Pauline, if you get any of these, you get a gold star. Card number I know you weren't. Card number 3.
Cardboard box.
No, everyone jumps a gun on that. There was one.
Yeah.
Chef is the one came before the
Chef.
cardboard box.
Box.
Card number 5.
Bench.
Oh, no, mouse was.
Keep jumping, keep going.
Diamond.
Mouse is
Diamond,
6.
diamond. And then our last,
Oh, right.
our last card was
Mouse.
mouse. Very good.
Mouse.
We had a page number. What was it?
14.
14. Very good. Does anybody
14,
remember?
but the poem was on 17.
That's right. Good. You're right. What was the poem?
Emotions.
Emotions. Very good. I had forgotten that. Emotions. All right. Does anybody have a guess at the riddle? It does, but if you knew it before, don't. So I'll tell you the answer. Okay, Shirley, go ahead. What is the question you would ask to find out how to get to the town of truth?
Which way to lie?
Which way to lie?
Yeah. You said truth or lie?
They always lie.
Oh, I see. That will work too. Yes. Which road leads to the town of lies? Wait a minute. That won't work.
Why?
It won't work because if he's from the town of truth, he's going to tell you it's the town of lies.
That's right. It could be. either
Yeah.
way.
The question, the answer is which road leads to your home? Okay. So if he's from the town of truth, he's going to say, I live that way. Right. That's the town of truth. If he's actually from the town of lies, he's going to lie to you and tell you he lives that way. So there you go.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Should I stay out of the
Think
riddle
about that.
business? All right, everybody. Thank you so much for your hard work. Thank you for your support. Have a great weekend. We'll be back at it Monday. All right.
Great. See you then.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. All right. Let's see here. We got that one in the book. And let me come back to the YouTube. Thanks for watching YouTube. Appreciate it. See if we got a thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up, and we'll catch you next time. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.